Hello everyone and welcome to B&K Agency. We have just returned from a brief but a fascinating trip to one of the most interesting places in the Middle East, Israel. We visited many historical sites in Jerusalem, went up north, but the most interesting event happened someplace else. On Tuesday, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited American President Donald Trump in the White House. Netanyahu was the first foreign dignitary to visit Trump since he took office on January 20. In many ways, this was a historical visit that can completely reshape the future of the Middle East. Let's analyze why. Many actions that Trump did during the meeting showed to an attentive observer a certain level of friendship and protection that Israel has in the United States. The pleasantries and respects that Trump paid to Bibi show that Israel has American protection. But coming back to what was discussed during the meeting and the consequences to the future of the Middle East. While at the time of the recording, the official readout of the meeting hasn't been published yet and probably won't be, during the press conference, President Trump stated that the United States will take full control of the Gaza Strip and build a US-controlled zone on the coast of the Mediterranean, offering to the Palestinian people living there an opportunity to voluntarily migrate to other countries around the world, to places such as Malaysia, Albania, and other countries in Central Asia. While this might be a provocation, it might also be a solution to one of the largest problems in the Middle East. With this proposal, Trump shows that after the October 7th massacre, there is no longer a possibility for a two-state solution in Israel. Policy-wise, this means that while the territory will be under Israel's sovereignty, many of the social systems, such as educational system or administrative systems, will be under the control of the communities living there, such as it's already happening in the rest of Israel with the Druze communities, Arabs, Jews, Christians, and others living there. We have seen many countries taking a strong stance against this proposal, such as Jordan and Egypt, which are both bordering Israel. But we also know that without American and Israel's subsidies and defense systems, neither President of Egypt al-Sisi nor King Abdullah of Jordan will be able to fight Muslim Brotherhood and other terrorist organizations in these countries without Israel's and American help. Also, Jordan has a large number of Palestinian people living on its territory, so the voluntary migration might help improve the situation. Somehow surprising, we haven't seen many Arab countries taking a strong position against this proposal. Yes, Saudi Arabia mentioned the Palestinian state in the press release talking about Trump's offer, but it didn't really close the door on Gaza being under the US control. Neither UAE took a strong stance or other Arab countries. Trump's proposal could completely reshape the Middle East. But we also know that problems won't end with the resolution of the Gaza conflict. There are still growing Al-Qaeda-affiliated forces in Syria. There is still very strong Iranian influence in the region, such as Egypt, Yemen, and Lebanon. There is still a possibility of Hamas growing strong positions in the West Bank, and Qatar is growing its influence all over around the world. But we also know that this solution could be a process that might completely reshape the landscape in the Middle East and hopefully bring a long-lasting peace.